Yeah, I want to know now who the two guys behind you are. That's what I want.
Okay.
Because if I were you,
I'll be off in 2 minutes. I'm just doing. If I'm too loud, just let me know. Honestly,
they can't.
2 more minutes.
They can't hear us, right?
No, not you.
Okay, no. So I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were on a couple of guys like that, they stole your car.
Here's Chris in Boston. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, what's
just fucking incredible. You should almost I know it's 2023 and you have to be suspended for some shit like that. You do it. I'm surprised he was just suspended and not fired. If you're wondering if you're not watching on the video feed, the gentlemen behind him were gentlemen of color, and he made the joke last time. There were a couple of guys like that behind you. They stole your car, which is like. That's like something that that's like a joke someone's dad would have made in the 1990s or early 2000s. Like, I grew up with jokes like that. Like, that was status fucking queen, especially in northern New Jersey. Like, that was, I could probably name a number of fathers from my like little league and Pee Wee sports years who made jokes like that constantly. But not today. But again, this is a Boston show. I mean, it's NBC. NBC is the biggest lib-cuck fucking media platform in the way. People think CNN is lib-cucky. Fucking NBC is the most lib-cucky. Because it spreads. Obviously, MSNBC is like their big fucking mecca of lib-cuckdom. But if you even watch like the local NBC affiliate here in New York, it is so painfully fucking wet panty leftist. To just defy logic. So the fact that he did this on an NBC sports platform is incredible. Like NBC, but of course, where Bob Costas goes off about fucking gun control during Sunday Night Football or whatever the fuck. That fucking tool. Yeah. So here is the comment from Felger. Tony, if you were listening Monday, he made a heartfelt apology about comments that he made on the show Friday, which were insensitive and hurtful. I mean, he was having a great time making those comments. Well, we're gonna watch this several more times.
Yeah, I want to know now who the two guys behind you are. That's what I want.
Okay.
Because if I were you,
I'll be off in 2 minutes. I'm just doing. If I'm too loud, just let me know. Honestly,
they can't.
2 more minutes.
They can't hear us, right?
No, not you.
Okay, no. So I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were on a couple of guys like that, they stole your car.
Here's Chris in Boston. Go ahead, Chris.
I mean, first of all, he goes out of his way to set that up. Like, that took a while. This is a 24-second video. He didn't get to that until like 15 seconds in. Like, he really used some real estate to try to get there. Like, he made Felger look around and see what the fuck he was talking about. It's a radio show. It's not even I guess they run it on. I guess they do run it on TV because I'm watching video. I wasn't sure if this was like web video or if this was no, I guess they run this on TV as well. Fucking yeah, it had to have been live because they never would have put it up after the fact. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. But he is tickled by this joke.
Okay, no. So I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were on a couple of guys like that, they stole your car.
Here's Chris in Boston. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, what's going on?
I mean, the look on the Mazz's, or Mazz, I guess there's no the in front of it. He is fucking delighted with himself for making that joke. Like, he fucking home run. Fucking home run, Mazz. I wonder at what point it set in, and like this guy, I guess this is the producer over here off to the side. He's chuckling. I wonder if he got yelled at later for not dumping it. Felger is trying to get out of it immediately. Felger goes to the phones instantly after he's like, we're pushing past this. The Mazz is just having a good time. I gotta see the Mazz crack that one again. They say that things become less funny. My phone's ringing on the other side of the room. I assume you can hear it. It's just gonna have to play in the background. They say that things become less funny. This really is a very unprofessionally produced fucking podcast. That fucking phone's going off, dead air, bad lighting. No wonder I average 12 streams an episode. What the fuck was I? Oh yeah, they say that if you can see something coming, it's not funny. I know how this is going to play out. I've watched this like half a dozen times. I want to watch it again.
I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were on a couple of guys like that, they stole your car.
Here's Chris in Boston. Go ahead, Chris.
Mazz. Mazz likes to have a good time, is what people don't realize. He's just having fun. He's doing sports radio. That's how they talk in the locker room. All on-air personalities at Beasley Boston will be taking sensitivity training to redouble our efforts to create a culture of understanding. It literally sounds like the letter that they made Michael Scott sign on Diversity Day when what's his name? Larry Wilmore, is that him? Came in Mr. Brown, which the fucking pussies at Comedy Central don't run that one anymore. If you want to watch it, you have to like the other channel that runs The Office here, I think is Freeform. They have it once in a while, or you have to you got to fucking stream it or whatever. The fucking babies at Comedy Central won't play the episode. Felger 53 went on to offer his own thoughts on the subject that the Globe transcribed. We all feel really bad about this, starting with the fact that it was said in the first place. Felger said, minorities in this country do have to put up with a lot of crap, and comments like that just make it harder for them. We apologize for that. Yeah, minorities in the. I don't know if I can do Boston. They call them. They, you know, Clay. Yeah, he probably came close to calling him a docky. Minorities in this country do have to put up with a lot of crap, and comments like that just make it harder for them. We apologize for that. But I think it's just such a fucking New England idiot way of apologizing, calling them minorities, and saying they got to put up with a lot of crap. I don't know. I'm doing very bad regional accents today. Maybe a fan out there can come up with a supercut of me doing bad accents. Felger continues here. I feel bad that I personally didn't do more to correct it in the moment. He was definitely told that by his bosses after they got an epic ass chewing. I had the chance, and I had a chance in just a split-second moment to do something, and I guess I froze. So I felt bad. So I feel bad about that. I feel bad for Mazz, because anyone who has been listening to us for 13 years and knows anything about him and in his jobs in various forms in this town knows that's not what he is and not what he's about. Yeah, that you can say that in 2023 that falls under the general blanket of racism. But the thing is, these guys are boomers from Boston. They're not living in 2023. If you're a boomer from Boston or again Philadelphia or like the deep South, it's still the 1970s. So like they're kind of cool with women, and they're like just kind of warming up to the idea of having women in the workplace. Like they still think you should be able to sexually harass them because they're there. But they're like, yeah, they can be here, but like it's okay, we can touch them. Maserati apologized on Monday, saying in part that the comments were an inside joke after Felger had his car stolen in New Orleans last year. The radio partners have been a staple of Boston sports since 2009. Jim Murray is also featured on the program. Yeah. How do you think Jim Murray feels about getting his name dragged into this? Is he the third guy that was there? He's just like these fucking idiots, these fucking morons. And even in 2009, you might have been allowed to get away with that. I don't know if it was 2009 pre or post nappy-headed hose. But I don't even know if the platform would have been big enough. And again, because it's Boston, no one might have given a shit in 2009. I mean, like Boston is still like they had to at Fenway Park aggressively crack down on fans using like the N-word. They had to explain and I think put rules in place to prevent it because it was apparently getting so bad. So like Mazz giggling like an idiot after making a joke about a couple guys stealing his buddy's car. He doesn't understand that people don't like that. To him, it just doesn't register. It's like asking a fish to climb a tree and then calling the fish a racist because it can't climb a tree. Well, it's a fish. It's not supposed to be able to climb a tree. It's just supposed to be, mildly racist. Late in the show this is the Mazz. Late in the show on Friday, I made some comments that angered and upset some people, and rightfully so. I wish I could take them back. I can't. You were laughing uproariously. You don't wish you could take them back. They were insensitive. They were hurtful, and frankly, they hurt the cause for those of us who believe in racial and social equality and all of those things. That is spoken like someone who is truly committed to racial and social equality, by the way. Racial and social equality and all of those things. And he does. He's on that side of the line, which is what made this thing so difficult in so many ways. Oh, Mazz. We're going to play it. We'll do the whole thing one last time before we wrap up here.
Yeah, I want to know now who the two guys behind you are. That's what I want. Okay. Because if I were you,
I'll be off in 2 minutes. I'm just doing. If I'm too loud, just let me know. Honestly,
they can't.
2 more minutes.
They can't hear us, right?
No, not you.
Okay, no. So I would be careful if I were you, because the last time you were on a couple of guys like that, they stole your car.
Here's Chris in Boston. Go ahead, Chris.
Hey, what's going
Oh, Mazz. His fucking triple chin. Big toothy smile. Like, he just looks like somebody's dad. Felger looks like he should be doing a Facebook live stream out of the driver's seat of his car, waiting for alternate side of the street parking. Anyway, get these guys out here. Felger and Mazz. Felger and Mazz on 98.5 The Sports Hub, NBC Sports Boston. Check it in, top of the hour, 3:07. Felger and Mazz. We're talking about the darkies, the time they stole Felger's car. We're laughing. We're having a good time. How about those Patriots? What's Belichick up to? He's been down at the Combine checking out the new talent. Like, it's Felger and Mazz. That's what they do. All right. Let me get the Holy Mother back up here. Where is that? Where is she? You guys have